Look at this beautiful day. Not a cloud in the sky. Sun's going down. It's about 50 degrees outside, 60 degrees. I don't know. It feels really nice. Got a new little davit crane. It pivots around. It works really good. You can lift things up and then swing them around over here and set them down like I did with these 2x10s. I was having to crawl up on that scaffolding and fight them up between the handrail and the scaffolding and crawling around on my knees, and it was really difficult. So this is much improved. I got that bend out of that I-beam, the crushed part of it. There's about a 1/16 left. I'm not too worried about it if I put the straight edge on it. However, if I put a string on it from end to end, got the string there, and a string down on the other end the same. So then I look down on it, it's bowed. But it's also have the same problem over here on the side ones. The joists that I bought are exactly 24, and the building is also exactly 24. But I wind up with, if you see here, let's see, it's let me see if I can zoom into that. See how it's overhanging? That little piece of metal is overhanging. That's because that beam was bowed. Well, it was poking on the outside. And then I pulled a strap across it and put that hoist on it and tightened it up a little bit. And it didn't move and it didn't move, and then it went boom. And it popped in an inch too much to the inside. It was an inch too much to the outside. But now it's an inch too much to the other way. And over here, it's also out. So now, I'm going to have to figure out how to push this damn thing apart. I got this one right. It's the 3-footer. It's the first one. So I'm going to go ahead and weld it in place. Then on the next one, I'm going to try to get a some kind of a clamp to put on there and move the beam in and out right to where it needs to be. Measure the distance and weld it. I'll do that all the way across. I got 7 of them. And then I bought, you see that black piece of steel there? That's a piece of 1-inch angle iron, and it welds to that bottom cord down there. These joists lose their strength if they twist. If they get weight on them, too much weight, they start to distort, and when the bottom twists, that's when it loses all its strength. So you have to put some bracing between it every 6 foot. Or This thing before, it had just one at 12 foot, but I'm going to put 3 in here, one at 6 foot, one at 12, and one at 6 on the other side. And then I got to get a string tomorrow and put it on this outside beam and see if it's straight. I got to get it equidistant to this joist, and then I weld that, and then I'll move to the next one, get everything the same all the way across, weld it, keep going all the way on across over until I get over here, and then I will be able to push against all this, because by then it will be all squared and tightened up and somewhat substantial. And then I can put the little jack in there and push that thing out the inch or whatever that it is off right there, and then weld in a little piece of weld that 1-inch angle iron in there, and then this thing will be square, and then I can come back and do the rest of this over here. So that's the plan. First thing in the morning, I got to get some string. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I don't know if I need string or if I can measure from here, measure this end, and just make them the same here, make them the same everywhere, because there's no way I can move that thing. I have nothing to pull or push against, so yeah, we'll have to figure this one out. This is a bit of a puzzle, isn't it? Anyway, so that's where we're at. It's going slow as hell, but you know, it's a whole different ball game when you're way up here in the air and you can't, you know, put your feet on the ground and push and pull against something and move it around and adjust it where you want it to go, and don't have the proper tools and scaffolding to be able to get up underneath it and do what you need to do. So it's kind of fun though. I enjoy it. It's a good mental challenge trying to think of, you know, how to do all these little pieces and stuff. Sure is a nice view from up here. See, it's just beautiful. It's all going to be worth it in the end. All going to be worth it. All going to be worth it in the end.